Lucius goes full god mode, absorbing every grimoire in existence, stacking 9999999 magic types like a freaking cheat code.
Say what?
Asta locks in. Thanks to his Zetan training and Ryu's advice, he realizes, wait a second, if I can control anti-magic inside my sword, why not shove it into people instead? So using the Demon Dweller's sword, Asta basically injects the black balls with pure anti-magic steroids, giving each of them their own black form. And bro, the black balls literally became the most broken squad in the entire manga. They all pulled up to the final war zone, each one soloing a Lucius clone and angels like it was light work. Asta literally made his entire squad 100 times stronger overnight. So fast forward to chapter 379, these guys are victorious. But then the Grimoire Tower shines. Asta and Yuno thought they defeated the real Lucius that was on the throne. But in truth, it was just another trick. He congratulates the boys on getting this far, clapping his hands like a gentleman. But then he transforms into the Great Wizard Emperor. He delivers a speech that answers one of the biggest questions in Black Clover. By using the clones to buy time, his real body was connected to every grimoire in the tower within the kingdom. From the birth of mankind itself, the grimoires scattered all over the earth have been stored. Lucius then confirms the existence of a god by explaining the true form of grimoire. He claims it's a god-given wisdom. They increase the magical power innate in mankind itself and further improve the phenomena we know as magic. So what exactly does this mean, ABD? And why do I personally think Tabata cooked up a gourmet meal with these bloody insanely well-written chapters? Well, essentially, Black Clover is doubling down on the whole idea of Lucius being the Antichrist. In Abrahamic religions, which are present in the series by the way, such as Sister Lily praying to God for change to create a better world, and Asta then being left at the church coincidentally, all the elf tribe confirming their divine revelations from the one god. Chapter 380 confirms that Lucius's new archangel creatures are directly inspired by the designs of angels in the Bible as well. But speaking of which, the Bible teaches that wisdom comes from God. Humanity is created with the capacity to reason, create, and wield dominion. In Black Clover, the grimoire are physical manifestations of the idea that God bestowed wisdom upon mankind. The Grimoire Tower is just Tabata's way of paralleling the Tower of Babel from the Bible. Humanity tried to build a tower to heaven to reach God's level, but Lucius, linking himself to all grimoire, is him stealing God's gift for himself, playing the role of a false deity. Now, when you take this deep, think about how Asta's entire journey has been about free will, self-determination, and breaking fate. He has no magic, but that doesn't matter. He was a lower class person, but that doesn't matter. He has no grimoire at first, but he still fought on. He's also short as hell, but he's a short king and has that harem with the baddest inside.
Daddy, chill.
Okay, I'm gonna stop glazing Asta. I'm just glad Black Clover's back, baby. So thematically, Asta represents free will and can cancel all magic of someone that is the polar opposite, one that controls it all. It's this huge contrast that makes the final battle bigger than life and death. It's the fight over the soul of humanity itself. Asta is basically Wizard Jesus, but let's continue the massive revelations. Lucius then displays all the powers in this panel, which is he is using spatial magic, fire, ice, water, and everything else, rendering Asta's attacks useless. Now, before you call this bullshit and an ass pull, Tabata actually foreshadowed this a long time ago. Ryu mentioned exactly this to Asta, that Lucius plans to take control of all the magic in the world, and if he does, it's game over for every continent. However, it goes even further. Remember, in the Heart Kingdom, even Lola Pichica had encyclopedic encyclopedic knowledge from the Grimoire Tower that was there. She inherited from the previous generations of princesses and could search through and access those memories at any time. Even the sword forged by the first Wizard King was created to pass down the power of past Wizard Kings to the future generations, containing fragments of their souls and magic. On the other hand, Lucius has taken it a step further, as he can use the spells that were written in the books and has soul magic himself, which makes his task even easier, since every grimoire is connected to a soul. As a result, Lucius instantly teleports to different locations, wanting to demonstrate his power. He pays Guelder, Marx, and Revchi a visit, with no one having a clue where they went. Lucius then comes back to Asta and Yuno, just to kill his victims in front of them. He proceeds to steal their magic for the most evil reason. Before their grimoire can return to the tower, he just yoinks it for himself and uses Revchi's magic. His chains bind opponents and seal their magic power, even if their power is far greater than his own, as reviewed in chapter 170. Now, if you forgot, he plays a very important role in Asta and Yuno's lives, because remember, their very first bond as brothers to aspire to be Wizard King was through defeating this guy all the way back in chapter 1. Now, to enjoy more peak fiction, watch this video on your screen right now.